Man, you'd be getting chewed out constantly if you weren't working here. Good thing I've got your back.
Then maybe I'll go try working somewhere else, and our marriage ends here too.
The Waku Waku building project wants additional reinforcement for the framework?
Yeah, looks like we might not have enough budget for repairs down the line. I'm Keiichi Sato. I'm the sales manager at Oda Constructions. My wife's actually the CEO there, but...
Dude, clients walk all over you. You'd be getting chewed out constantly if you weren't working here. Good thing I've got your back.
You think so? Then maybe I'll go try working somewhere else, and our marriage ends here too.
What?
Ritsuko, look, ever since your dad died and you took over Oda Constructions, you've been pretty different. Way harsher, honestly. I'm starting to think you were only nice to me because he was watching, you know? I mean, he literally set up the whole marriage in the first place. I guess I should have seen this coming sooner. At least we weren't living together the whole time, so thanks for the 2 years. Take care.
Hey, wait! Now, Ritsuko, he probably just lost his temper.
That's right. If you need anything, you can always rely on me.
It'd be embarrassing if people saw me looking shaken like that. You're right. I'll talk to him again another day.
Still acting tough, huh? Anyway, I kind of rushed out of there, but now I've got no clue what to do next.
Interesting.
Huh?
Excellent. Now that was a proper Japanese mic drop.
You must be...
I'm Yui Alejandro, CEO of Days Construction. So I came early for a meeting with Ritsuko about the Waku Waku building reinforcement work, and figured I'd chill in the break room while I waited. Didn't expect that kind of surprise, though. Anyway, if you don't have anything else going on, why not come work for my company?
Wait, you mean at Days Construction?
So everyone says you're amazing at site coordination, and honestly, I'm convinced. Let's work together and beat Oda Construction. You've got your assistant construction management certification, don't you? Sick.
If I'm remembering right, Yui studied cutting-edge construction techniques overseas and brought them back to her company. She's really making a name for herself, and everyone respects her. If it's this company, then I'd love to work for you. Thank you. And then 1 month later.
How are things looking, Miss Shinagawa? Construction seems to be moving along smoothly.
Yeah, it does. Though from what I can see, there may still be some concerns about safety during heavy rain.
Why is she always bringing up concerns? What's her problem? We've already installed proper drainage systems, and we're planning to put a lot of care into the exterior paintwork, too.
Yes, and we truly appreciate that, but would the joints be reinforced, just to be safe?
Well, we've had a long relationship with your real estate company, and we've always delivered solid work, haven't we?
Of course. But the Waku Waku building is a very special project for us.
Excuse me, Miss Shinagawa does have a point. The Waku Waku building still has room for improvement when it comes to waterproofing and rain protection.
From what we've investigated, Oda Construction mainly addressed spots where drainage failed during rainfall, but it seems the root cause of why those issues occurred wasn't fully examined.
What? Why is Days Construction here? And Keiichi, why are you here?
Actually, Yui reached out to me, so I've decided to join Days Construction.
Thanks to Keiichi, our clients now feel comfortable sharing their honest concerns with us, which has helped prevent problems after project completion. You actually joined Days Construction? But Days Construction is a fairly new company, and most of their work is in regional areas. Wait, how did they even get involved in a major city project like this in the first place?
I see. So the key question is why the drainage instability occurred. If we investigate each cause carefully, we can prevent the same problems from happening again.
Considering the region's average rainfall and the likelihood of heavier rainfall in the future, I believe the drainage system should be strengthened further. There you go again, always obsessing over tiny risks.
Again? What do you mean again?
Actually, the reinforcement of the joints that you mentioned was already submitted to Oda Construction beforehand as one of the potential concerns. But judging by Ritsuko's reaction, it seems those materials may not have been reviewed very thoroughly.
That's a problem. I told you beforehand that we'd be bringing in Days Construction to help, so you should have been willing to hear them out.
After internal review, we concluded that reinforcing the joints was unnecessary. Let me make one thing clear. We have decades of experience and trust built through construction projects in central urban areas. Unlike you guys from Days Construction, we've handled projects in regions with far more unpredictable climates in the city. And we incorporate cutting-edge technologies from overseas. We've earned the trust of many clients. So while I understand your frustration, I hope you'll evaluate us fairly.
Of course. We have complete trust in Ouda Constructions. However, when it comes to repairs and structural reinforcement, we believe Days Construction's expertise is also essential.
I understand that. But to begin with, why weren't the repair works also entrusted to us?
Well, when it comes to repairs, we simply felt it would be best to rely on specialists in that field.
Excuse me.
You are...
I'm Suneda, Chairman of the Regional Coordination Council. Ritsuko, it's been a while. Hey, Keiichi, I believe the last time we met was at your wedding.
Yes, it's great to see you again.
If I remember correctly, you've visited the building site several times already. Am I correct?
Well, I thought I was being subtle about it, but you caught on right away. Guess that's why you're running Days Construction. Honestly, I've been pretty concerned about how this building's coming along.
I understand. It's going to mean a lot to the people in this area.
Right. So, it's way more than just a shopping complex. Lower levels have a supermarket and pharmacy. Upper levels get a medical clinic, office space for smaller companies, and a meeting area for our associations. Plus, and this is huge, since it's right by the train station that floods or shuts down every time it rains hard or snows, it could literally be a lifeline for standard commuters. Honestly, it's wild this building didn't exist already. People here really need it.
We know how much this project means to you, so we're going to put everything we've got into fixing it. But we feel exactly the same way.
After that, with Days Construction and the real estate company carefully trying to avoid upsetting Ouda Constructions, the Waku Waku building was finally completed.
What a fantastic building! Thank you so much! So, I was actually going to have Ouda Constructions take the lead. On this shopping mall for Waku Waku Corporation, that's where I'm vice chairman. But since we're all here, let's make it a joint thing with Days Construction. If we handle the repairs and reinforcements at the same time, the mall will be completely done.
Leave it to us. Wait, what? I don't see why we can't be the ones to take that on.
Let's be honest, Ouda Construction's repair tech is outdated.
Outdated?
Ouda Construction's a great company. You've worked on some of the city's biggest high-rises and commercial spots. I've known your father since our college days. I've watched your skills sharpen over the years. In fact, it was I who recommended Ouda Constructions for this building project.
I see. So that's why the real estate company never withdrew its request to Ouda Constructions.
But that kind of stable success also meant there was less time left for learning. Unlike Days Construction, you never really had the chance to go overseas and absorb new technologies.
If I remember correctly, Keiichi, you once proposed sending Ouda Construction site's workers overseas for training, right?
Yeah, but the idea was rejected because of budget and scheduling constraints.
Isn't this happening because you focused on hiring more people but neglected giving them chances to grow? And now you had to hand part of the work to us. As I recall, your father, the former CEO, was trying to create those learning opportunities before he passed away. That's... Keiichi, I can't believe he told her everything! Of course! When it comes to building something from nothing, we can't compete with Ouda Constructions. But when it comes to refining something close to perfection, our expertise is among the best in Japan.
I mean, so this was actually worth it. Ouda Constructions really should be studying how Days Construction does things.
Yes, absolutely.
And just like that, we found ourselves working alongside Ouda Constructions on a joint project once again. But
listen up, everyone. If we do worse work than Days Construction on this, they're going to start eating our lunch with the city's contracts. I'm talking flawless work. So good that Days Construction doesn't even get a foot in the door.
Got it?
we've got this. Good morning, everyone. I've divided the work zones for the mall construction project. Here's the allocation sheet for each section. Please, take one.
Oh, thank you. But what exactly does this mean?
If you don't separate the work zones, specialists from completely different fields, like disaster prevention and repair work, could end up overlapping. If one team has to stop working, that creates problems for everyone, and there's also a risk of accidents. The same goes for deliveries. If everyone brings in their own equipment at the same time, it creates unnecessary risks.
I see.
Also, if any defects or issues are discovered, please take photos and record measurements immediately according to the manual. Please avoid trying to fix things on the spot.
Wait, wouldn't that slow down the work?
We need to figure out what caused the issue first, or it's just gonna happen again. So yeah, we'd really appreciate your help on this.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. Keiichi, weren't you the sales manager? When did you start doing all this?
Actually, I'm still part of the sales department, but I've also been assigned as an assistant site coordinator. Yui thought, hey, if I'm solid at negotiating with clients, I could probably handle the on-site stuff too.
I see.
3 days later.
Maruyama, so I've been hearing stuff from the site, right? Keiichi's leadership is killing it. Even Oda's workers are impressed. Like, instead of competing, they're basically switching sides to Days Construction.
I see. But honestly, isn't that fine?
Huh? Excuse me?
If things go well, it'll still count as our company's achievement. And if something fails, it'll just fall on Keiichi's shoulders.
Well, that's true, but...
Besides, we're not actually obligated to meet every demand Ritsuko throws at us, right? We're just regular employees, and at this point, there's not much we can do anyway.
That's true. Honestly, Ritsuko's requests are usually way too unreasonable.
Huh? I didn't say that much.
Hey, that's not fair.
You too?
Oh, Yui.
You don't have to force it. There are plenty of places out there where you'll fit in just fine. Don't hold back your talent.
Yui.
Yui?
Whew.
Good work. Why don't you take a short break?
Yeah, looks like it's right around lunchtime.
You and your team are running things so smoothly that it's actually making Ouda's workers start to complain. Looks like Ritsuko doesn't normally give directions this nicely.
That's how it was when I worked at Oda Constructions too. I was basically treated like her sidekick.
But things are different now. You're someone truly irreplaceable to me.
Yui, you're definitely an irreplaceable leader to all of us too.
Oh, come on. Don't just parrot what I said. Can't you come up with a more clever compliment than that?
I'm not that good with jokes. You'll have to teach me sometime. And just like that, the mall construction project wrapped up smoothly.
Glad the mall wrapped up without any problems.
Thanks to Days Construction, we actually finished about 3 days ahead of schedule. Mr. Tsuneda was absolutely thrilled.
No, it wasn't just us. It happened because Ouda Constructions and all the other partner companies worked together. If there had been even a little friction or miscommunication, we'd never have pulled it off like this.
Excuse me. Ritsuko.
I got a report from Mr. Tsuneda saying, with Keiichi from Days Construction running things, everything went smoothly. Can you explain that to me? I thought we were supposed to be leading this. So how did I end up getting a report like this? Ritsuko, honestly, everyone was able to get the job done smoothly thanks to Keiichi and the site coordinators. What you asked for was the complete opposite. Instead of coordinating, you wanted the teams competing against each other while working at the same time. That's right, because the fate of our company was at stake.
If the teams hadn't cooperated and worked together, the schedule would have slipped, and both Ouda Constructions and Days Construction would have lost credibility.
That's true. Honestly speaking, Oda Constructions didn't really stand a chance against Days Construction on this project. So the best option was to work in line with Days Construction's direction.
What do you mean we didn't stand a chance? Don't you have any pride as employees of this company? Pride? We're not doing this job for pride. We're a construction company. Don't drag your employees into your ego like that.
Yui.
She's right, Ritsuko. I can't keep following you like this anymore.
Same here. I thought Oda Constructions was the only place for me, but now I realize there are other places out there.
What? What are you guys talking about?
After this project, even the people on site are starting to realize they don't just belong here. Honestly, I don't think you're gonna stop people from leaving.
A company that doesn't value people like Keiichi, the ones who actually cooperate, coordinate, and give a damn, won't keep them around long. It's gonna suck from here on out, not gonna lie. But hey, good luck. Once you lose the people you trust, you don't just bounce back from that. You're gonna learn that the hard way. Don't be ridiculous. We're gonna keep doing things the way we always have. Just watch.
Just like Yui called it, a bunch of employees started bailing on Oda Construction pretty fast. The bad rep they had at job sites didn't help either, so even the worker agencies stopped sending people. Before long, the company couldn't even handle big projects anymore.
Alright guys, take it easy. Don't push yourselves too hard, okay?
From that point on, Ritsuko suddenly acted like a completely different person, cheerful, overly polite, and humble with everyone she spoke to. She even released a public statement admitting her mistakes and promising to turn over a new leaf, but
Yeah, sure. I'm taking a paid leave then. What?
most of the employees saw right through Ritsuko's intentions, and day by day, they began taking advantage of her. Morale on site continued to fall, and then one day, Ritsuko was seriously injured in an accident at a construction site. After enduring painful rehabilitation just to return to society, she finally seemed to realize how shallow her actions and attitude had been. Meanwhile, what? You're going overseas again?
Yeah, I'm planning to go study the latest technologies with a few of our craftsmen.
I'm gonna miss you.
What are you talking about? You still need to work on your negotiation and coordination skills. You're coming with me.
That's true. I'll follow you anywhere.